Words tumbled from my mouth, but none of them made sense. "You're really just going to leave her here?" Nickel asked Ava. Thank God he was able to form a complete sentence. Ava glared at Nickel. "I don't have a choice. I can barely afford to feed my own kids, let alone Adley. It's either this or she goes into foster care." "Please, no," Adley whispered. Her soft words pulled at my heart. 5 minutes ago I didn't even know this girl, but even I didn't want her to go into foster care. What happens if Slayer isn't her dad? I really needed to thank Nickel later for actually using his brain. "Yeah," I stuttered. "Adley knows how to get in touch with me if she needs to. I'm not abandoning her. I just can't take care of her every day. Anna knew that." Ava pulled her keys out of her pocket. "Call me if things don't work out." Nickel grabbed the folder from my hands and rifled through it. Ava pulled out of the clubhouse parking lot and headed down the street. "Jesus, brother," Nickel muttered. "How the hell did you not know that you had a kid?" "It's not his fault," Adley interrupted. "Mama didn't want him to know about me." That doesn't make sense. 12 years ago, I wasn't in the best place in my life, but I didn't think I was that bad of a guy that Adley's mom wouldn't want me to be a dad. "I can't wait to see Wrecker's face when she walks into the common room," Nickel barked with laughter. "He's seriously going to have a coronary." Nickel handed the folder to Adley, bent over and grabbed the 2 bags at Adley's feet. I was wondering what the next crisis was going to be. This is better than anything I could have dreamed of. "You live here?" Adley asked. Nickel nodded to me. "He does." Then he pointed a finger into his chest. "I don't." "Why does he live here and you don't?" she asked. "Because he's got an old lady who has him by the ball." The word froze in my mouth, and I realized I was talking to a child who was supposedly mine. Nickel cleared his throat. "Carmen has me by the heart, my large heart." "But why don't you live here?" Adley asked again. "Carmen likes having our own home. An infant in the clubhouse isn't really ideal." Nickel pulled open the door to the clubhouse. "You have a kid?" Adley folded her arms over her chest. "Sure do." He motioned for Adley to walk in. "His name is Cole." Adley wearily looked into the clubhouse. "Maybe you should go in first. I'll follow." Nickel glanced at me. "Maybe your dad should go in first. Sort of announce that you're here." "Is that the pizza?" Freak skidded to the open door. "I'm starved." His words died in his throat, and his jaw dropped. "That's not pizza." I planted my hand in his chest and pushed him back from the door. "How observant of you." I walked through the door and looked over my shoulder at Adley. "This way, kid." "It's Adley," she mumbled under her breath. I knew that was her name, but calling her that was going to make all of this more real. "Got it." We walked into the clubhouse. Adley trailed behind me with Nickel and Freak right behind her. "What the hell is going on?" Freak whispered. "I don't think any of us know what is going on besides the kid." Nickel laughed. "She's the only one who isn't shocked to hell." "I'm shocked for a different reason." Adley wrinkled her nose and looked around the common room of the clubhouse. It wasn't anything fancy, but it wasn't something to wrinkle your nose at either. This was where everyone hung out, and it felt like home to me. Nickel sidled up to me and leaned close. "You're not really going to have her stay here, are you?" he whispered. "I have no idea what the hell I'm going to do, Nickel. 10 minutes ago I opened the door expecting the pizza guy, and instead I found out I had a kid. Shocked isn't the right fucking word." "So did the pizza come?" Freak asked. I grabbed the wad of bills he had given me before and pushed them into his hand. "No, your fucking pizza that you're too fucking chicken to pay for yourself isn't here." "Damn, brother." Freak balled the bills up in his hand. "What the fuck crawled up your ass?" Nickel cleared his throat. "I think it might be the 12-year-old who can hear every word you guys are saying." We all slowly turned to face Adley. Adley folded her arms over her chest. "You guys are a mess." Truer words had never been spoken. "Church!" Nickel hollered. "Church!" Freak complained. "Can't we at least wait until the pizza gets here?" A knock sounded on the door and Freak beamed and turned on his heel toward it. "Never mind." "It's Friday night. How are you going to go to church?" Adley asked. At this point, our small group had the attention of everyone in the common room, including Wrecker, who was glaring at me over the back of the couch. His arm was looped over Alice's shoulder, and his feet were kicked up on the beat-up coffee table. "It hasn't even been a fucking week since the last bullshit with you guys. You think maybe you can lay off fucking everything up until Alice